Hey, hi. Back today to talk about real estate knowledge education. So, how do you get it? Uh, Before the internet, there were books, and I would just go to my local chapters in the Globe. It wasn't even in the Globe then, but I'd go and get books, and I wouldn't read all the books cover to cover. There was a much bigger pile than this, by the way. I give a lot of them away, and I would just sometimes even put them on this in front of my house, and hopefully somebody was going to pick them up, and hopefully the information would have helped them. But yeah, I would just buy these books. They were like $15, 20, $25, you know, and I'd buy like, I don't know, a book every couple of months. And what I realized was, because I didn't, like I said, I never read them cover to cover. There's only one book I did really read cover to cover, and that was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And that was kind of in between my interest in real estate. But that book, I have to say, that book changed my life. Just the way I looked at investment, the way I looked at having a day job. I highly recommend it. And they have a huge online presence now with lots of tools and everything like that. So if you're thinking about investing, if you're thinking about your plan B, get that book. It's a small book. It's not like, it's maybe like 100 pages or something like that. Get the book, read it. Go online, get into that community. It will change your life if this is what you're thinking about doing, or any kind of investment outside of your regular day job. Okay, so I'd go buy these books, and like I said, I never read any of them cover to cover. But the whole point of what my message is today is that what I realized was I would get at least one thing out of any of these books. At least one nugget, one idea, one thought, one thing that just made me go, oh, I never knew that. Or, oh, I knew that, but you put a spin on it, which I wouldn't have done. And go, okay, $15, $20, $25 worth it. Took me a few years to figure that out, that if I just got one thing out of it, that was worth the money. Sometimes I get 5 things out of it. Sometimes I get 10 things. But usually if I just got one thing out, it was totally worth it. So the great thing now is all this information is practically free, or free. You can go online. There's so many great YouTube channels, great communities and forums that are attached to those YouTube channels. Bigger Pockets is one that I've subscribed to amongst others. But just look them up. Take the time. Learn some stuff. Get the knowledge. You're gonna need it. And you know, it's one of those things like, you can spend time watching The Bachelor, or you can spend time watching a YouTube video that will give you some knowledge about an investment. Or you can combine the two. Watch The Bachelor during the commercials, and you've got your second screen on your phone. During commercials, look up Bigger Pockets. You will get enough information, enough education to help you on your path to investing in real estate investing. It's all out there, man. You just have to want to take the time, make the effort, and get the knowledge. It's not that hard. Once, like I said, it's all out there. Just make the time and get one thing out of it. Look at one YouTube video on Bigger Pockets or whatever channel you find. And if you just get one thing, you're good. Then move on to the next. The next day you'll find something else. The day after that you'll find something else. But spend the time. Then, the other part of the whole education thing is analysis paralysis. There's a whole bunch of folks that like to take in all the information, educate themselves to like they're just like, they've got everything, they've learned everything, but then they don't do anything with it. That's a whole other video. But for now, I highly suggest get some information. Get one thing out of a video, get one thing out of a book, and you'll be okay. It'll help. Okay, so these are the last, not the last, but these are some of the books that are left. Okay, so the titles of these ones are 52 Homes in 52 Weeks. I don't have 52 homes. The Weekend Millionaire's Secrets to Investing in Real Estate. I don't even remember what's in here. The Coming Crash in the Housing Market. I think this is a Canadian book. It hasn't crashed. Cash In on the Coming Crash. Cash In on the Coming Real Estate Crash. Again, hasn't crashed. How I Stopped Worrying About Retirement. There's a post-it in there. I want to see what I actually... what did I... no, it's not really that good. I just looked, the cover on this thing, it's got feet, and the feet are all like wrinkly, like the toes. Like, bad choice on the photography. But anyways, point being, learn some stuff. It'll be good. There's stuff you can pay for, there's stuff that's free, but it's all out there. Okay, I'm out. Thanks.